Toto Wolff recalls fighting between team chiefs at dinner party in hinted Horner feud. Arguments between those who lead Formula One teams are far from unusual. It's quite common to see squabbles between team principals, whether it be through exchanges in the media or one-on-one disagreements. And the same has been true for decades, with the heat of competition having been a part of the sport since its inception. In terms of the current crop, one of the most combative is Mercedes chief Toto Wolff. This comes as no surprise, considering the Austrian is in charge of the team which has had a monopoly on success in the sport since the hybrid era began in 2014. Such dominance is always likely to breed jealousy and resentment for others, meaning the Silver Arrow's boss is regularly dragged into quarrels. But it was when he once opened his home to his rivals that he witnessed one of the least pleasant exchanges between team principals. He once detailed how a dinner party he once hosted in Oxford got out of hand. "I had it once around the Grand Prix and hosted a dinner," Wolff told F1's Beyond the Grid podcast back in 2020 before the new season. "I think it was Friday or Saturday night, and then they all started fighting with each other, so it was pretty unpleasant. So I didn't invite any afterwards anymore. Or when I did, only one or two of them." Wolff did not name individuals who had played a major role in the argument, but did go on to say that many of his peers were slagging each other off like children in a kindergarten. His most regular rival in the sport is Christian Horner, whose Red Bull team was ousted by Mercedes at the top of the pile. Horner has been working to restore his team's place at the top of the pecking order ever since, and that has created an often tense rivalry between himself and Wolff. Both have given as good as they have got in the last 12 months alone, as the tense on-track rivalry between Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen spilled over into the paddock as well. Horner accused Mercedes of carrying out a concerted campaign to paint Red Bull as the bad guys of the paddock and discredit Verstappen's title victory. And the comments between the two bosses got personal, such as when Wolff referred to his Red Bull counterpart as a windbag who likes to be on camera. Meanwhile, the arguments have continued ahead of the upcoming season, including another argument over Mercedes' radical new sidepods design unveiled at testing in Bahrain. Horner's latest dig included describing Wolff as a tax exile as he detailed some of the differences between them. "We are very different. If I'm not at the racetrack, I'm in the factory. I'm not living as a tax exile in Monaco, running a team remotely," he told the Daily Mail. "I am hands-on. My diary is full from the moment I arrive to the moment I leave, dealing with issues within the team. I have very much an open-door policy. I grew up in the sport. I was a race driver that turned my hand to running a team. I'm a racer at heart." Toto has come from a very different background. He has a financial background and is very driven by what the balance sheet says. Results dictate that performance. Does he share the same passion as a racer? I have no idea. Will he be here in 10 years' time, or will he have cashed in and be on his super yacht? I have no idea.